Hey guys, Camilio here and welcome to the Retro Gaming Junction, live on Twitch pretty much every day at 8 PM Eastern Time. Continuing our game of Knights of the Old Republic. So what I'm gonna do here is, turn to the Benok, and we're gonna do a little bit of the bounty hunter stuff. I need to kill some people. I want to upgrade some stuff. Swoop hanger? Really? This is mine. Just one attack. Wow. No, plus one attack. One. Plus one to it. Yeah, it's the same here. I don't think it's that bad in terms of quarantine. They just they closed the schools and the universities for 2 weeks. They asked for everybody that came from another country to isolate themselves for 14 days and stuff like that. Just pretty standard stuff. So there's a bonus energy, bonus attack, with just plus one to it, which is nice. Attack bonus 3. Massive criticals. Plus 5 for blaster bolt deflection. Yeah, I should take that. What's that? One key special. Stun on a DC of 10, 25% for 2 rounds. So there's a DC of 10 and on top of that there's a 25% that it will work. 25% chance it'll work. Doesn't sound that great. This one looks pretty good. The thing is with this lightsaber, with this double lightsaber, I only have 2 crystals. I could get more crystals. Yeah, this one. Oh, who has that? This is the one I want, and I don't really use these one anymore. battle armor, that's new. Who can use it? Can I switch between everyone here? Yes. Nobody can use it. Well, maybe you. Oops. And resistant damage to cold and fire. 23. Cold, fire, sonic. Immunity to mind affecting. Yeah, it's way better. Whatever. Okay. Okay, so first mission, this one. Kashyyyk, for a shape-shifting alien named Rulan. I hope he's not in a part of Kashyyyk that I can't get to anymore. Maybe I should do another one before that. Tatooine. There was one I just know where he is. This one. Tatooine. I think they just did a T-pose for a second there. Yeah, it is there. You want to talk to me again?
Got something on your mind, dude?
You never did actually say why you decided to come with me.
No, I never did I?
You know I don't have to take you with me. Answer the question.
My. Somebody woke up on the wrong side of the starship this morning, I see. Is that a chip on your shoulder, or are you a bit surly today? At any rate, I already told you why I wanted to leave. I'd seen everything I wanted to on Kashyyyk. Time to go. Time to move on. To bed! I'm old and tired, you know. How many kilometer-high trees can you find an interest in before you figure you've had enough? I'd bet you can't be bothered to stay in one room for more than 15 minutes. And then there's all the critters in the Shadowlands. I'm just happy to be back in space, doing something new. Is that too much to ask?
Hello, Scanlines guy. Are you Scanline from Twitter? You could do that on your own. Damn right it is. No, I guess not.
Yeah, baby!
Yeah, babe. You could do that on your own. Yeah.
So I could. Well, not having a ship does tend to put a damper on that kind of idea, however. I'll admit, for all its flaws, Kashyyyk was home enough. But when you came along and I saw the destiny you had before you, I couldn't help but be intrigued.
You know what my destiny is? What interest do you have in my future? Just keep your opinions.
Of course not. Weren't you listening last time? I can see that you have a destiny before you, but the details are far from clear. In fact, everything about you that I can see is odd. Slightly off, as if my eyes are trying to trick me. Something is very dark about you.
Is it very dark?
I'm sure you don't need to hear my ruminations. You've probably got enough nosy Jedi offering you one opinion after another to make you sick.
Yeah, I also played this before. This is my second total playthrough that I will finish, because I played it more, but just finished it once. And I'm playing it as an evil character. It's much more funny. I would highly recommend people playing this game. Play it as an evil character. It's much more interesting. I thought the game was good, but kind of boring as a good character. I don't know, Jedi watching me, so you're coming along to not offer your opinions?
I'll remind you that you're the one who started pumping me for information. Like an old man doesn't have anything better to do. I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. You remind me a bit of Nomi. That can't be all bad.
Yeah, Force Lightning is nice, but even as a good character, I was spamming Force Lightning. It's mostly for the conversation.
Nomi Sunrider. She came late to the Force, just as you have, and became one of the greatest Jedi ever. Oh, fine, fine lass. Whether you'll follow the same path remains to be seen. For one thing, we'll never get anywhere if you stand around chatting up old men all day.
Yeah, I never played the sequel, or at least I played like a half an hour, but I'm eager to get to it, and I think I will like it more than this. Because this is so generic, it's very run-of-the-mill, it's very safe as an RPG, it doesn't break any grounds. Good is good, bad is bad, there's no real middle ground. I don't know, the missions are very, like, templates of many other RPGs I've played. So I hope that the second one is, I don't know, different. But they're from the guy who made Fallout and stuff like that. Is that it? Well, Obsidian. This is BioWare. Games by BioWare tend to be, I think, quite, I don't know, generic. I am the Senate. There's a fan patch mod that improves KOTOR 2 and reintroduce a lot of the cut moment. Yes, I will be playing at least the best version I can get out of those games. I don't bring you along for your amusement, you know.
Oh, stop being such a baby. Are you always so quick to turn aside an ally? Got too many of them, do you? One thing I will say is that this little escapade does remind me a bit of my adventuring days before the war. Those were exciting times. Or at least it would remind me of those times if we didn't stand around. What's keeping you? You're too young to be so talkative. Shoo! Shoo! Got something on you. What? You think because I'm a hermit I've always been a hermit? Just because I haven't seen Sunray for 20 years doesn't mean he's not a friend. A man could have changed a lot in that span of time, though. But to become a murderer, I can't see it. That's not the Sunray I know. He was a good man. Put me up in his home for a year back after I left the Order. War hero, too. Or so I hear. I wouldn't mind helping the fellow if we can. I owe it to him. Or you can be a young monkey lizard and ignore me, I guess. Well, I don't expect much these days.
Jedi Academy is the only Jedi Knight game that I never played, just because I heard it as in the campaign. It's more of a multiplayer game. I'm not really into multiplayer.
Oh my god!
It's amazing! Yeah, but Best Jedi game? Really? Really? But does it have a story? Does it have a campaign? Because Jedi Knight is like way up there with my favorite first-person shooters. Okay.
Dolbobank, wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule
Wow.
slimo.
This is like super late. You should have said that when I came out of there. Sending you on the mission. That's done. I mean, we're halfway through the mission.
Runda di hodonga kun hanka. Tong hait wam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe. Ka chi kun ita hodonga. Iki. Ta kum just tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodonga. Runda di hodonga kun hanka bi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking.
I think you can switch from third to first, but because it's mostly lightsaber fights, third person works better. Like in Jedi Knight 2, usually I switch to third person when I go into a lightsaber fight, because you can see around you, you can almost see behind you, so it's very useful. Cheesy. There's so few second person games. I had a theory when I was high school and I explained it to my friends who didn't give a shit. I will explain it to you again. For me, first person, of course, is the first person perspective. Everybody knows about that. For me, second person would be what we call the third person. That would be my second person, and a third person view for me would be the top down, completely disconnected from your character. That's like a third person. Like, I don't know. Like, you're still following the character in third person, so for me that's the second person. The third person would be your like kind of a third person game would be maybe Final Fantasy, something like that. What about fourth person? SimCity? Now that you're not connected to any characters really, everybody can die, you're just like a god person. I don't know. And there's characters that you're kind of a god person, but you still have control over your units, and there's other characters you have no control and you're just kind of like populous. You're not controlling really the people. Well, you can tell them where to go, which you can't even do in SimCity. SimCity, they're a completely... For me, like, I'm thinking about SimCity 2000 or something like that. It's the one I played the most, where you have no control over your populace. They really do whatever they want. Black and white, yeah. Most of the games from Bullfrog. The Terran Attack is a predator in which BioWare spray. They are incredibly strong and primal cunning, and they have an inborn resistance to the Force. There are some who believe the Terran Attack is a monster bred by the ancient Sith and spread throughout the galaxy. Actually, the Terran Attack is quite rare and only works well in the most dangerous and darkest of places. In fact, one has not been seen before use. Sounds like they're extinct. Why are you worried about them now? It's not the first time the Terran Attack have vanished for long periods of time. Many believe that they can lay dormant for years, only to rise and hunt when the power of the dark side waxes full. But Malak's rise may have woken these creatures from their dormant state. Once the Sith are beaten, I will not be surprised if the Council organizes another great hunt to try and exterminate them. First, we? Second, you? First, me, you mean? No? First equal we, second equal you. If you like plurals. Exactly, he's funny. And that's because Scanline is has multiple personality disorder. That's why he says we. The royal we. That's why I say the third person would be more disconnected than what we think about the third. Like, third person would be Final Fantasy. They're controlling the character. You're controlling they. But it's just a word they use. Like, why did they use third person? And there's like third-party games. Is there a second-party game? Is that a thing? What's that? I'm not that interested. I will have to kill a Taranta Tech before the end of this game, that's for sure. Koriba. Oh yeah, that's why. No, that's been retcon. Half this game has been retcon anyway. In the industry, Second Party was the first group I joined at Sony. But what's a second party game? They never say that. What you do when you still have too much cake at a second party. We're testing games made for other regions that were being localized into English. Game developed by Sony? Yes. Third party game developed by somebody else? Second party. Somewhere in between. The work of killing the Taranta Tech? The council there felt that together they would be able to defeat any Taranta Tech they found. So already made, being localized into English. Okay, so they're never gonna talk about you. Because you don't make, second party don't make the game. I want to ask you some questions. I can't waste time listening to your fables. The guy's outside, I don't need to come inside. What? Isn't that the exit? Oh no, that's the exit. I swallowed the marker and made an internal designation once. He has about 4 lines and he just repeats themselves. It was the way they made the game with voice. Like there's voiceover everywhere in this game, but most are alien, so no, there is no voiceover for everyone in this game. But it looks like it. Because voice takes a lot of space. This game would have been multiple CDs. Well, it was already multiple CDs. Would have been more CDs. John. I think that's one of the guys. Maybe this guy I need to kill. Nope. Yeah, it was 4 or 5, that's for sure. I don't know where the guy is. Huh. Dulani or something. Oh, I thought it was the guy right there. Hello, Wally Gaming. Yes, you can see the dig. It is a great game indeed. We have pretty much the same taste, you and I, so most of the games I like, yeah. Like this isn't even really my type of game. It's good, but I liked it better the first time I played it. I find it, even though I'm playing evil and it's much more interesting, I do remember what it was to play good, and yeah, it's not memorable. I remember nothing about this game, and most of the people that come in and said they played it about 10 years ago is the same. They don't remember anything because it's not that memorable. So where's the fucking guy? Is he inside? I don't think I have the patience to redo this whole area just to find the guy. I may just look it up. What's his name? Zulan. You should look for him on Dantwin near the Noble Estates. Noble Estates. Is that like outside? Noble Estates. I think that's... I see where it is. Is this the GOG version? It is the GOG version. But does it really matter? We can just say it's the GOG version. I can still say to people to go buy it on GOG.com.
I am the ultimate badass. State of the badass art. You do not want to fuck with me.
Hey, thanks for the host. Yeah, can I say this is the Steam version, but the GOG version is way better? Isn't that okay? Even though it's pretty much the same. I think it's exactly the same. Why would it be different? Some games are different though. I would always recommend GOG over Steam anyway. It's not because I'm hosted by by GOG. I think the Estates is like outside in the wilderness. Let me see what you're selling. Oh my god. Cassius Fed's battle armor? What? What? It's not even that great. Defense bonus 10 is not like... Bronzium light battle armor. That's really bad. This one seems good, but it's so expensive. I don't need it, so I won't buy it. I'm just remembering that you don't really buy anything in this game. You just pick up everything you... It's like pretty much any other Dungeons and Dragons game. The good stuff is in the dungeons. Hey ho, the goose. If you lied, I won't get in trouble. Trust me. I hope you won't. Of course you. Why would you? People always find one little pixel that's different and complain on the forums. Oh my god, fuck. I hope people are not like... this is not the GOG version or blah blah blah. And, whatever, come on. Like I said, I still promote GOG all the time. Even though I have game on Steam, I have game on GOG, I have game on many platforms. But good old games will always be my... especially since I play good old games from that era. Because I remember the good old game, the good old games. The good old games. Good old GOG. Where it was just old games, and sadly I preferred that. It's now hard, kind of hard to find some games on GOG. If you don't hide the title of the game, you just put in the search bar, you find it. But if you don't just browsing games, you might have some trouble finding obscure games in there. A guy had a go at me on Twitter for advocating emulation and piracy of all games.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
That are not commercially available anymore. I told him to eat a dick. That is the correct response. Zulans, there it is. Yeah, thanks for the follow, Retro Gamer Roz. What's going on? Set fragmentation in mind on the speeder. Slice into the speeder and activate its alarm system. Set the fragmentation in mind on the speeder. I didn't save though, so I hope this is okay. This game reminds me of the first Mass Effect. Indeed it is. I think it's the best of the trilogy, but it is extremely similar. Especially the conversations and even almost some of the story points. There is talk about indoctrination in this game. And this is 2 games before Mass Effect. They made this, I think, after they made Jade Empire, and then after they made Mass Effect, or something like that. I thought even the first one was pretty generic. Like I said, BioWare games do not do it for me. They just don't. I feel they're generic, they're safe. A good example that I always do say is Fallout. That's a good example of the type of game I like. The Witcher is kind of like that also. Very gray, no good, no bad. Everything's bad. I like when games, everything is fucking bad. Everything you do seem to be the worst freaking decision you can... That's the best games. Well, you always feel like an asshole. And Witcher does a really good job about that. You always feel like you didn't do the right thing. Why am I doing that? Just kill. The first one had some good writing, good soundtrack. I don't know then. I don't know. It was not surprising. I only liked the ending. The arm free! Indeed. It was very predictable. Like, I watched a let's play of the second and third game because I was not really interested in finishing the trilogy. Just playing the first game was like, I'm done with Mass Effect. It really didn't do it for me. Not that it was a bad game. I thought it was a great game. I just thought it was generic and not surprising. There's nothing surprising like this game. There's nowhere in this game for now that I felt any emotion, that I felt any like surprise, like what? Oh well, there's that time that I realized that one of my characters was essentially dead. Like this one. When I found out that I killed this NPC and it was a recruitable character that I completely forgot about, that's the only place in the game that I was like, but that's it. And it surprised me because everywhere else in the game, every time I shit on people and I tell them to fuck off, they're always like, yes sir, sorry sir, we like you sir. Which I don't really like. It doesn't feel real at all. It feels created, it feels game-ish. I hate when a game feels game. I hate it when a game feels like a game. I thought, honestly, I liked the third Let's Play that I watched. The guy was playing Evil all the way, and that third episode, Evil, was pretty crazy. A lot of fucking crazy shit happened, which surprised me, and I must give it bonus points for that. I mean... I need to be surprised. Why am I listening to a story? Why am I engaging in a story if I know exactly what's gonna happen? And Mass Effect, I don't think it was really that no, it was like this game. This game has one wow moment. It's completely, well, I don't remember if it's at the end, but it's at the end-ish, no spoilers. I'm sure pretty much everybody knows about this. It's been talked about like in podcasts and reviews, and each time I'm like, no, spoilers! I know it's a 20-year-old game, but who gives a shit? It's still a spoiler. Yeah, I played on, like, I played all the Jedi Knight game multiple times, never played Jedi Academy though. I don't even think I own it. But I played on stream Jedi Knight, well, Dark Forces and Jedi Knight 1, which I really like. I stopped there because I wanted to do Jedi Outcast and Jedi Academy later, but then, I don't know why, I played other games. I think in a couple of weeks or months, I will be playing the whole Jedi Knight, not trilogy, but quadrilogy, whatever, and I'll be playing Evil the whole way through to just... I played... Jedi Knight is pretty cool as an evil character, I thought. Especially when you compare the cutscene, good, evil, It's very interesting what they did. The game doesn't really change that much, but when you play it as an evil character, if you never played as a good character, if you play as a good and never played as an evil, you'll think that your playthrough is like tailored to your choices. But if you play the evil, you'll see, it's pretty much all the same levels, but they feel like what you do is like, oh my god.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
I should say hello to the like 60 people from GOG that just came in with the host. And yeah, my name is Camilio. I will be changing my name soonish for Camilio_ something. I won't say what it is because I don't know, somebody could use it. And I will still be using the Retro Gaming Junction like theme for the stream, but it's gonna be Camilio. But yeah, I stream pretty much every day at 8 PM Eastern time. Usually on Saturdays I don't stream. I usually take Saturdays off, take some time with the wife, and but Friday, sometimes it's Friday that I took off. So yesterday it was Friday, today I stream, and tomorrow it's gonna be some Heroes of Might and Magic 2. And thanks for the follow, the Rain Dog. We're playing Half-Life 2, finish Black Mesa, killing time until Doom Eternal. For a game where nobody is constantly calling you a bastard, try Sekiro. Nobody likes you throughout the whole game. Yeah, is that like the new Dark Soul kind of game? Not really into those kind of games. We're done here. Goodbye. Oh, the transit is disabled. From Software, yes, exactly. Those guys. Never played any of those games. A friend of mine came in here with his PlayStation 3 and Demon Souls back in the day. He was so excited to show me that. I was all into Fallout 3, I think, at the time, and I was like, yeah, I'll give it on. For me, that wasn't an RPG, since I was playing more. I thought, even though I don't really like Fallout 3 anymore. Hey, thanks for the raid, Cherokee Starfish. Your favorite console game ever? Really? I don't know, my favorite console game might be something like A Link to the Past with Super Metroid, but I'm much more a PC guy. Okay, let's go to Kashyyyk and try to find the other bounty. The friend was explaining it to me, and it looked like the most convoluted, fucked up shit ever, and I was like, oh my god, I don't think it's for me. When you die, you're not dead. You have to finish the game in like one way, and then finish it in another way to get like the true fucking real ending. And I was like, what the fuck, man? Okay. I thought the game just froze on me or something. It didn't. Ah, they did a T-pose there. I saw you. It was convoluted, really. And it was not. I know Dark Souls had that kind of shit also. But it was really Demon Souls. It was way before Dark Souls. It's later that I found out that Demon Souls and Dark Souls were connected. I was like, oh! So when he came in with his Demon Soul shit, it was like the first Dark Souls game. Huh. Maybe I should have... maybe I should have give it more attention. Just because I just... At the time I didn't know it would have become a thing. Those style, because I think Demon Soul may have started a genre, kind of like their own genre. Yeah, I know, but you also like System Shock 2. I don't think that's System Shock 2 level of storytelling, but that's just me. I like reading like logs and stuff like that while being in the environment that has been completely destroyed before. It's kind of cool, but I don't think Demon Soul is like that. Yeah, it was explaining to me, and I was like, "What is that? An RPG? It really looks more like an action adventure game than an RPG." Like I said, at the time I was playing Fallout 3, where I could just literally come up to a guy and just chop his head off, and people would scream and attack me, and like that's the kind of reactivity I want in an RPG. Yeah, System Shock 2 and Deus Ex are my two favorite games of all time. No, we just landed on Kashyyyk. What's the name of the guy? He's dead. He's dead. Oh, I didn't come back from it. He's on Tatooine. He's on Kashyyyk. Rulan. And he's a shapeshifter, so I have no idea how to find the guy. Yeah, The Link to the Past is also one of my favorite games. It's just pretty much perfect. I do prefer the style of Super Metroid more, but as a game I think A Link to the Past is just a little bit tighter in terms of balance, gameplay, exploration and all. But Super Metroid,
thanks for your help, friend.
Super solid. I'm also a big fan of Mega Man X, but I think it's a little bit of a simpler game compared to those other two. I'm really not feeling well tonight, guys. I might end the stream earlier. I'm really not feeling well. Coronavirus! Maybe. I don't think it is, but it might be the thing that my daughter had, like at the beginning of the week. Finally caught it. I don't know. Just like maybe an hour before starting the stream, I felt like fucking shit. And then it passed, so I was okay. I'll do the stream anyways. If there's any problem, I was still pissed off because I switched the stream to today, and I'm not even gonna do the stream. So I'm like, what the fuck? I can't do that to my fans. Did I talk to everybody in here? Maybe he's in there. Yeah, it's stomach, man. I want to throw up.
Just leave me alone. I don't want any trouble. The guards are trigger happy as it is.
Sorry for anyone that's sensitive to that kind of thing. He says, then go rest. Drink whiskey. And just like 10 minutes before I started streaming, my parents called, and they're in Florida right now. So it was a big talk about, I asked them to come over and just come over here before they just lock the border up or some shit. But they said nah. So I was like, okay. So that's why the stream started later, because I would have started the stream at 8. You don't need to entertain us if you're sick. I know. I don't know. It comes and it goes. Don't you think it would be entertaining if I just puke on my keyboard right now? That would make an awesome clip. I never saw anybody be sick on stream. That would be sick. Right? It's... oh yes, it sure has. And I can't go there anymore. no, I can go there, but I cannot go back in the village. So if the bounty is in the village... Oh, BioBlizzard, maybe you know where the bounty for Rulan. You've been instructed to kill a shapeshifting alien named Rulan. Ulaz has advised you to look for him on Kashyyyk. It's in the Shadowlands. That guy's a dumbass. Say I ain't got money. Say I ain't got money. Empties the gun. Shoots his monitor. We don't see it on stream, but he shot. We see him shooting like his G-Force drink. But behind that G-Force drink was his big curved monitor that he just shot with his gun. Yeah, he shot more than his mug, and his dog was just behind him. He could have shot his dog, you motherfucker. Dumbass. So I know nothing about gun, but if you empty the magazine, they're still around in the chamber, right? He's a fucking dumbass. I haven't shot a gun in 20 years, and even then it's like here and there, and I know that. But mostly because of movies. Anyone who keeps a loaded gun in their bedroom is a stone cold moron. What if you wake up in the night from a nightmare and blam? Yeah, exactly.
At last, my search is over.
What the fuck is going on?
I was beginning to fear someone else had killed you and deprived me of the pleasure you may have defeated the pathetic bounty hunter my master sent after you. But you are no match for me. I have studied at the foot of the Dark Lord himself.
It's weird, because if I wasn't doing the mission for the bounty hunters, I would have never found these guys. Shoot your own dick off. It's mostly if somebody comes into your room, and you could shoot the guy. In the state that he was drunk. On top of that, the guy, he was drunk. But I'm sure, even completely sober, I'm sure he would have shot that gun anyways. He just looked like... Because even after shotting it, he's kind of in a state of shock for a couple of seconds there. He doesn't even realize he just shot his fucking thing. He's like, what you film? He even like kind of tries to put the bullet back in or some shit. And then he's like, I emptied the magazine. He's like, I was sure I emptied the magazine. No, dude, you emptied the magazine. We all saw you. The bullet has to be in a separate room. Holy shit. I can't say I'm impressed. You were in the Endar Spire. You killed Trask. You'll pay for that.
Your words mean nothing to me. Unless you wish to beg for your life. No? Then I shall try to make this both quick and painful.
You mean slow and painful? Quick and painful? That makes no sense. If it's quick, it's not gonna be painful. Quick and painful. Work on your quotes, Dark Jedi dude.
Ready!
Ow. Is that even the right guy? Yes. I just want to kill me. Sure. Whoa! Oh, that's whirlwind. Yeah, the guy is doing his eel. He's doing his job.
Yes.
Darth. I read Darth Brandon. Am I dead? Yes, I am. Can I even do? I don't know. It's not gonna work. Just good old lightsabers.
Not
Prejudice set to maximum.
Holy shit. I have to reload. Ah shit, what's the last save? I hope I had an auto save or something. Oh. This is not that great though.
At last, my search
Blah blah
is
blah 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 blah. Consent and press.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Anidokisu, thanks for the follow. Like, why would I go rest when I keep getting those follows here? Boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. I will puke on my keyboard. Back to Rabbit Hole. Hey, Scanlines. Thanks for dropping by. Disengage. I've got hosted by GOG. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes?
What a day indeed. Oh my god, what is going on? Another one. Just keep healing. Just keep doing that, and I'll just keep hitting the guy. Oh, with this. No. With kill.
Sure.
Yes.
And I don't know what you were
What?
doing.
What?
Whoa! No! I just resisted. Okay. Fuck it then. Wow, that guy is just... He's able to fight both of us at the same time. Come on.
What?
Why is this guy on just normal attacks? Maybe kill them.
I think I've...
Oh man, I need to do this. Just got to follow you since main website glitch on me. What's the main website? I'm not from GOG or something, by the way. Oh man, I have to stop, guys. I have to stop. I'm gonna stop. So, thanks for watching.